Morning, Ken.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, June 13th. Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh.
It happens to be. I'm not a superstitious person, but today would not be a good day for me to start.
No,
for sure.
Right, exactly. Buy a lottery ticket.
It's my first time doing the vlog, so bear with me.
Sure.
I'll introduce myself. I'm Marisa Bermudez. I'm the city's HR manager. I've been here a little bit over 2 years, but in public service over 20 years. So I do know a thing or two about city administration,
Yes,
public
exactly.
service, yes. And Ken, thanks for being here with me.
Thank you.
You're our new public works director. You've been here
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah, about a month. Been a great experience. I'd like to thank everybody out there for being so welcoming. It's a great community. Everybody's passionate, and I really like that. I like hearing information, but also I also appreciate the compliments I've been receiving about Public Works staff and their work. So thank you so much.
Well, we have, even though Chip and Brandon have been out for a couple of days now, we have very, very capable directors in the city. So the city's been in good hands. Chip will be back on Monday, and Brandon will be back the following Monday, maybe sooner, but he'll be out, is expected to be out next week. I think he spoke widely of this, so it might be okay to say it. He's home taking care of his wife. He did check in yesterday and said that everything went well.
Oh, good to hear.
She was doing well, so that's
hear.
very good to know. And we wish Carolyn a speedy recovery.
Yes.
Okay. A couple of things to mention. Mayor Byrne, it was his turn to host the monthly Monterey Mayors Association meeting at Grazing's last Friday. So a big thank you to Kirk with Grazing's, who's always a great host and willing to work with the city on important meetings and events. So thank you for that. County Supervisor Kate Daniels was the guest speaker at this meeting, and she talked about parking challenges in Monterey, which was a timely subject, given that it's been a topic of conversation at the recent council meetings and a priority for council.
Right.
So Mayor Byrne and Brandon are working on solutions to this issue. So they plan on bringing ideas to council for council's consideration on the July 1st meeting. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing some of these ideas in action, right, to bring some solutions to the parking problem in
Most
Carmel.
definitely.
So what's going on in Public Works, Kim?
Well, Public Works, some of you might have seen at Devonorf Park, some crews that are working out there replacing the rail. I'd like to give a shout out to Carmel Cares for also their help with this and leading this effort in partnership with Public Works and Public Works staff. I was there Monday helping with the demo with the crews and very impressed on what's been done so far. We're looking to have that project completed up by Tuesday. We're just about done. I know it's the weekend, so we have to just pick up our tools for now. So we're expecting, the crowds of people that come in for the weekends. But we'll be back out there Monday. So definitely, it's a sight to see. It's very beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice
it's
new
looking
building.
really good. I walked by over the last couple of days. I did see that they completed 6th Avenue,
Yes.
right, just in time for the farmers market, which is great.
Exactly.
So what's missing is the other side of Ginebra, right?
Right, and then there's going to be a cap on top of that fence that makes it look even nicer. There's just still one little decorative piece that needs to be on the 6th Avenue, but
Nice.
We wanted to get it situated for the on the 6th Avenue before the market, so that people are safe when they're walking around there. What else is going on? We are Public Works. We will be hiring a maintenance worker. We're in that process right now, and also we're working on advertising here in the near future about a project management position. I have a few other positions that I have on my books that I want to be looking at in the future, but we are going to be filling the empty spots that we have over time. Thanks to the City Council for their budget and especially the CIP. They approved all the items on the CIP, which is roughly what about $8 million worth of work. So the team and I are working on planning and coordination and how we're going to tackle that whole apple. Instead of eating it all at once, we're going to map it out and plan it out so that we can start hitting it one bite at a time and taking it off our list. Yesterday, there was a Forest Beach Commission meeting. It was my first Forest Beach Commission meeting, a great commission, very passionate, and I give a shout out to that team for all the work they've done and continue to do. We met down at the 10th Avenue stairs. I wanted to talk about, I'm hoping by July to start doing the rebuild in-kind replacement of those stairs so that we can open it up for the summer. So we're working through the paperwork right now, and I have somebody ready to go, and so look forward to that starting hopefully in July to start replacing those stairs and getting it open for the public. There's going to be the coastal paving and excavating will be conducting some work around 2nd and Lincoln starting Monday. So just giving you a heads up, if you see some work being done around 2nd and Lincoln, that's the crews starting some work around the intersection of 2nd and Lincoln. And of course, you've probably seen crews driving around doing repainting of the curbs, sprucing it up, making it stand out more so that the public can see that, and it looks a lot nicer. Good shout out to the team. Again, Public Works, hardworking folks. They really very passionate about their work, and with a small staff, we really get a lot done. Small but mighty, and encouraging and moving that needle forward for the city.
Thank you, Ken.
Oh, and one other
Yes.
thing we talked about earlier is I mentioned this the last time. It was about several weeks ago that we do have Public Works, two members in Public Works that staff weekends, that are here on weekends to do, work around. They're not on call. They're in the office. So I'm not saying they're in the office. They're out and about, but they're on duty over the weekends.
Great. So if anybody sees anything happening around town,
Yes.
weekends are busy, they can call the police department dispatch, right?
Yes.
Reach one of us and be able to contact
help,
the Public
yes.
Works crews that are on site over the
you.
weekend.
Mhm.
Thank you for that. Just so the public knows, the Devonorf Park fencing project is scheduled to be completed on Tuesday.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And since you touched on recruitments, and I'm going to go back a little bit to parking, there is a community services officer, which is our parking enforcement position, that starts July 1st.
Awesome.
So after July 1st, we'll have 2 parking enforcements. Yeah.
That's great.
Okay. Now it's the weekend here. Got any big plans?
Big plans for the weekend? No, there's a party. Family rented something at El Silomar for
Nice.
their daughter, and so that's about it for me. And then just hanging out. And I live in Monterey, so hanging out on the beach and relaxing. How about yourself?
Well, there's some community events I'd like to mention. Tonight, Friday nights at 5:30, is the Terrace Hour at the Sunset Center. It's a free outdoor concert series.
Wow.
Yeah, it started
That's
a couple weeks
nice.
ago. And in fact, I attended one a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I couldn't make it to the last one. But it's really nice. We bought some pizza across the street,
Nice.
walked over to Sunset Center,
Is
and
this every
enjoyed
weekend?
Fridays.
Just Fridays?
Yeah.
Every Fridays?
Every Friday, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to go to one of these Fridays. And if you see me, come and say hi and introduce yourself if you haven't met me yet.
Yeah, for sure. And the Pack Rep Theater also has some great plays at both Forest Theater and the Golden Bow. I've never attended one, but I definitely am planning on catching a show in the next
Outstanding.
couple of weeks. Yeah.
Outstanding.
So if you don't have any plans, check out their schedule.
Perfect.
And support our local arts and our local community events. So that's a wrap. Thank you, Ken, again.
Thank you.
And have a great weekend, everybody, and take good care.
Take good care.
Thank you.